In this video, you will find out the 7 reasons why the OIC road project or Bartil-Harding Highway is highly unsafe, and why you should try and avoid using it frequently. Coming up, you will learn about a shocking statistic from the Gambia police force about the record number of accidents and fatalities on the OIC road that will shock you. If you stay until the end, you will learn about shocking facts, figures, and statistics of the biggest cause of accidents in the beautiful country of the Gambia. Before we start, please subscribe to the African Pacific YouTube channel and like this video to get our voices bigger. Thank you for subscribing. Now let's begin. Infrastructural development is a pivotal aspect of national development. It spans various sectors like transportation, roads, railways, airports, energy, power plants, grids, communication, internet networks, and social infrastructure, schools, hospitals. Infrastructure projects usually involve long-term investments with the potential to generate benefits for decades or even centuries. So it significantly influences economic growth by creating job opportunities, enhancing productivity, and attracting investments. However, some countries take it more seriously than others, making sure all infrastructural projects are properly executed while ensuring the safety of the general public as their priority. Others just care about using a fraction of the allocated funds to carry out substandard projects, which puts the general public at greater risk of frequent accidents or even death.
If I may give you the temporary results we have on accidents which occurred on this newly built road, and it is not even officially open, you will be shocked. In our data, we recorded 112 accidents from Yundum down to Senegambia, which involved 16 fatalities. And then the overall accident for this period, 2023, went over 1,210, of which 148 people, Gambians, lost their life and non-Gambians.
The OIC road is one infrastructural project welcomed by the Gambian people, as it will improve connectivity, reduce traffic congestion and travel times, and also create temporary jobs for the Gambians. However, many Gambians are overly worried about the project as too many accidents occur on the OIC road. These frequent accidents have rendered the OIC road highly unsafe, which has been its major Achilles heel. Here are 7 reasons why the OIC road is highly unsafe for both motorists and pedestrians.
Number 1. Poorly constructed central motorway safety barrier.
The central safety barriers act as a physical barrier between opposing lanes or between the road and potential hazards, reducing the risk of head-on collisions or vehicles veering off the road. In the event of an accident, barriers help minimize collision severity by absorbing impact energy or redirecting vehicles away from potentially more hazardous situations, like jumping onto the other side of the road. They contribute to overall road safety by reducing the likelihood of crossover accidents, which can be particularly dangerous on high-speed roads like the OIC road or Bartil-Harding Highway. Since the OIC road is a dual carriageway, a 3-lane dual carriageway for that matter, it needs to have a robust central safety barrier to stop vehicles from landing on the other side of the road in times of accidents. The central safety barrier of the OIC road is rather too small to stop accidents from spilling or going onto the other side of the road. An accident occurred on the OIC road which ended up on the other side, thereby putting the motorists at the other side of the road in great danger. Just imagine how you would feel when you see a car jumping the tiny central reservation barrier on the OIC road and landing on your side of the road while driving. Would it not be scary? Who knows, you might even collide with the vehicle. So therefore, the central safety barrier needs to come up a bit about 2 meters to prevent crossover accidents. An overhead pedestrian crossing, also known as a pedestrian bridge or footbridge, is a raised structure built over a roadway or intersection specifically designed for pedestrians to safely cross from one side to the other. These crossings typically feature stairs, ramps, or elevators for accessibility. They are important because they provide a safe passage for pedestrians, separating them from vehicular traffic, thus reducing the risk of accidents and improving road safety. Overhead pedestrian crossings are especially crucial in busy urban areas like the Combo region, where foot traffic and vehicle congestion intersect. They promote pedestrian mobility by allowing people to traverse busy roads without hindering the flow of traffic. Additionally, they enhance pedestrian connectivity, enabling pedestrians to access amenities and facilities on both sides of the road easily. These structures also cater to individuals with mobility challenges, ensuring inclusivity and accessibility for all members of the community. Overhead pedestrian crossings contribute to urban aesthetics and cityscape, often serving as architectural landmarks or points of visual interest. The OIC road doesn't have even one overhead pedestrian crossing, with people having to cross the massive 3-lane dual-carriage motorway with cars traveling up to 70 to 80 miles an hour. Would you be surprised if a car knocks down someone on this road? The answer is no.
Number 3. Frequent dangerous U-turns.
Currently, there are lots of dangerous U-turns taking place on the OIC road every single minute. This is partly due to the lack of sufficient turning points on the OIC road, with drivers having to go all the way around to get onto the actual dual carriageway. However, many drivers don't like going all the way around to access the actual dual carriageway. Instead, they would perform dangerous and life-changing U-turns while ignoring all possibilities of a fatal accident. Frequent U-turns pose significant dangers on the road, increasing the risk of collisions and accidents. They disrupt the flow of traffic and can surprise other drivers, leading to rear-end collisions or side impact crashes. Engaging in frequent U-turns can also contribute to traffic congestion and frustration among fellow motorists. Moreover, executing U-turns in busy areas or intersections heightens the likelihood of pedestrian accidents, endangering the safety of vulnerable road users. To mitigate these risks, drivers must minimize unnecessary U-turns and prioritize safer alternatives, such as using designated turnarounds or making more strategic route choices. Please support our work by liking this video and subscribe to African Pacific. Please subscribe, thank you.
Number 4. No road markings on the OIC road.
Currently, the OIC road has no road markings, which makes it difficult to keep or maintain your lane of travel without intruding onto the path of other drivers. Generally, the Gambian road authorities don't take road markings very seriously, hence the reason why more than 90% of Gambian roads are without road markings. This in itself is one of the leading factors contributing to road accidents in the Gambia. The absence of road markings poses significant hazards for both drivers and pedestrians. Without clear delineation, it becomes challenging for drivers to discern lanes, leading to confusion and potential collisions. Pedestrians may also struggle to identify safe crossing points, increasing the risk of accidents at intersections and crosswalks. Lack of road markings can obscure important traffic regulations and signals, resulting in violations and unsafe driving behaviors. Moreover, in low visibility conditions such as fog or darkness, the absence of markings exacerbates navigational difficulties and compromises road safety further. Implementing and maintaining clear road markings is essential for enhancing traffic organization, reducing accidents, and promoting safer roadways for all users.
Number 5. No constructed side road.
The OIC road has no constructed side roads. The side roads run along the side of the OIC road are unconstructed. This implies that drivers will be reluctant to use it because applying those unconstructed side roads brings a lot of dust during the dry seasons, making it unconducive for travelers and inhabitants close by. Similarly, these unconstructed side roads are untouchable during the rainy season, as these side roads become muddy and greatly potholed. The absence of side roads alongside a main motorway presents various dangers and limitations for drivers and communities. Without side roads, access to nearby areas and amenities becomes severely restricted, potentially inconveniencing residents and businesses. In case of emergencies, such as accidents or vehicle breakdowns, the lack of side roads hampers swift access to emergency services, delaying crucial assistance and potentially worsening outcomes. Additionally, without alternative routes, traffic congestion on the motorway can escalate quickly during peak hours or incidents, leading to significant delays and frustration for motorists. The absence of side roads also limits opportunities for rest stops, fuel stations, and other essential services along the motorway, posing challenges for long-distance travelers.
Number 6. Overspeeding.
In the Gambia, overspeeding contributes to approximately 60% of all road traffic accidents, making it the leading cause of road fatalities in the country. Overspeeding is the leading cause of road accidents on the OIC road. It is a 3-lane dual carriageway, which means more space and quieter road. This leads to people going heavy on their gas or overspeeding on the OIC road. According to recent data, overspeeding is responsible for over 70% of severe injuries sustained in road accidents across various regions of the Gambia. Shockingly, statistics reveal that nearly 80% of overspeeding-related accidents involve drivers under the age of 35, highlighting a concerning trend among younger motorists. On average, overspeeding accidents result in over 200 fatalities annually in the Gambia, with many victims being pedestrians and passengers. Studies show that the economic cost of overspeeding-related accidents amounts to millions of dollars each year, including medical expenses, property damage, and loss of productivity. Surveys indicate that a significant portion of drivers in the Gambia admit to regularly exceeding speed limits, with over 50% acknowledging engaging in overspeeding behaviors at least once a week. Road safety campaigns and enforcement efforts have shown some success in reducing overspeeding incidents, with a noticeable decline in accidents reported in areas with intensified speed enforcement measures. Despite awareness initiatives, a substantial portion of the population remains unaware of the severe consequences of overspeeding, contributing to continued high rates of speed-related accidents. Over 90% of overspeeding accidents occur on rural roads and highways, where long stretches of straight roads encourage drivers to exceed speed limits.
Number 7. Unqualified drivers on the OIC road.
In the Gambia, the prevalence of unqualified drivers on the roads is startling. According to recent statistics, approximately 30% of drivers lack proper licensing, posing a significant safety risk. These are the same unqualified drivers that will be driving on the OIC road, posing immense risk to qualified motorists. Surprisingly, this figure has remained stubbornly high, despite ongoing efforts to enforce regulations. The reasons behind this phenomenon are multifaceted, ranging from lax enforcement of licensing requirements to socioeconomic factors, limiting access to formal driving education and endemic corruption. In the Gambia, you don't need a driving school as long as you have some money to spend. Lots of people attain driver's licenses without even driving before. So you see, driving on the OIC road with someone who has never driven before is only going to lead to disaster. Moreover, the presence of unqualified drivers exacerbates road congestion and increases the likelihood of accidents. Addressing this issue demands a concerted effort from both authorities and communities to prioritize road safety education and enforcement measures. Ultimately, ensuring that all drivers are properly licensed is paramount for safeguarding lives and promoting a culture of responsible driving in the Gambia. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the 7 reasons why the OIC is highly unsafe. This is all we have for you in this video. Please subscribe to African Pacific and like this video to educate more people. Catch you later and stay safe.